Welcome to Every Woman. So let's start with a little open dialogue. Should women who are the boss at work allow their men to be the boss at home?
Well, sounds like you've been in my house.
Maybe.
And I only say that because when I first got married, I struggled with this because I was a manager, a boss, and I had a lot of people. And then I came home and I started bossing my husband around. And I was just really, And one day he told me, he said, you need to have a seat. He said, what you do over at the city of blah, blah, blah is there. But when you walk in this house, I'm the head of this house. Now, I know that's offensive for a lot of people, but he got my attention. Turn it off. You don't run anything up in here. We run it together.
Okay, so for you just step back and you let your man be the man of the house.
Yeah,
Yes.
You like that?
Yes, he is the man of the house.
I mean, I like a more traditional role, but if I were at work every day and I was the boss and I was constantly having to stress out on, stress levels are high when you're making decisions.
Right.
So if I came home and my man was like, hi honey, here's your dinner, I got laundry done, all the clothes are put away, and we're gonna go upstairs and make magic in 30, I'd be like, yes. So if I had the time and the energy, which we don't have the time and the energy to do all of those things, and if he has the time and the energy, if he's the one that's at home and needs to be in charge, then heck yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
iron,
right,
and then do what
it's
you
a
do.
partnership.
Well, you know what I find really interesting, though, is I think a lot of women let their men think they're the man of the house. Kind of the woman is the neck that turns the head.
That is correct.
If you will.
That is correct. We are the neck that turns the head. A
It's
neck
a
has
fine
no
art.
purpose without a head, and a head has no purpose without a neck. So you work in tandem. But I think what happens is, as women, sometimes, and I know we're gonna get emails and texts, so I'm sorry right now, we want chivalry, but then we wanna wear the pants. Pick a mood, balance it. Right? Balance it. You can't be telling, oh, baby, do this for me, and then I'll tell you what to do. It doesn't work that way. And women, let's stop fooling ourselves. Let's stop fooling ourselves. We're a partnership.
How do you see it? How do you see your household?
Because I really tripped you up with that.
We know that you have your eyes on having a career.
Yes.
Okay, again, I want the best of both worlds.
Yes,
I
you
am
do.
that classic, I want it all. I do want the career, I do want to be the boss at work. And it is nice to be able to, I would assume, come home and let somebody else make some of those decisions. But I can't imagine I would be able to turn it off and then just let somebody else step in.
Let me add to that a little bit.
Yes.
Now, you're out there dating right now, and you're looking for men who have jobs, who are successful,
Who are
they're in
stable.
progressive careers where they are. So how do you see it if you're the boss and you're doing this and this and this, and he's the boss and he's doing this and this, and then he also wants to come home and take charge of the house?
I think you can let him take charge of the house Monday through Friday, right? And then girlfriend takes charge on Saturday and Sunday, and let him have a little break, and you can step in. I mean, can't you just share roles?
I think I left the wrong picture with you, because I'm not saying that you just stop at the door and you come home and you come home and you're docile. That's not what I'm saying. I'm an executive.
You don't surrender.
Well, I'm a manager at work, and I'm executive. I make very high-powered decisions. But in my home, he and I work together. I just don't come home and say, this is what we're gonna do. I will say that where I work. I don't have some time to, this is what we're gonna do. But I don't bring that same spirit and same energy in my home. It's counterproductive.
Do you think that's helped the success of your marriage?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I was speaking with a woman, she's about 45 years old, and she had just got out of a relationship, starting to date again. And what she had said is, why can't I find a man who wants to take care of me? But she wants to be this strong, independent person. And then she said, and she juxtaposed that with, I know women who are very successful, they date men that are very successful, but she serves her man. She goes to the buffet line or whatever, the event, and puts his plate together and makes sure he has his drink and has all that. And she was like,
what's wrong with that?
Well, but see, her point of view is, I'm a strong, independent person, and I don't need to do that. But yet here she is. She's single and she can't find a man.
And Jasmine, to you, that is the key. I can give you the secret about staying married.
I'm listening.
My husband tells me, and all his friends, men want three things. They want to know that they are valued in their home, that they want peace, They want peace at all costs, and that they want to know that you have their backs as their wife. If
Yeah.
you do that, you'll have their purse, you'll have their wallet.
Right,
There's
right, yeah.
nothing that they won't do for you
And
with those 3 secrets.
I think you're right, Cece, because that's what she was missing. I think she
Right.
was missing that. Why do I have to serve him if I'm successful? He should serve me.
That's right.
Well, aren't you supposed to serve each other like I do to you as you do to me?
Well, it's
Well,
what
it's always
works
worked
in
for
your
me.
home. It's what works in your home. My husband rubs my feet. I rub his head. My husband likes hot dogs. He doesn't want a wife that necessarily slaves over a stove. He wants me to talk to him. My friend's husband, she has to have her food on the table. It's what works in your home. But as long as a man, and you give him some. So, right? You give him some, he has peace,
He's got
he's
food.
valued, you will have a happy
right.
man. I'm telling you.
Don't let him walk
Listen
out with
to me,
ketchup on his
ladies.
face. It's good.
Any words of the wise from Madison?
I have just ditto.
Touche.
Ladies, I think I have a lot to learn from the two of you because I don't know what my household's going to look like in the future, but I'm hoping it's a peaceful, happy.
And give him some.
And give them some. We'll see you next.